Inoue, the monster, is in action this weekend. Always good when you have a great, entertaining fighter. Not only great, but entertaining in the ring. These are the type of guys you have a casual friend who occasionally will watch boxing and then watch the occasional pay-per-view and say, oh, I'll never watch boxing again. You introduce him to Inoue. 20-0, 17 KOs, can put combination punches together. Also a technical fighter, but he's going to entertain. He's going to entertain. And he's going in there with the killer instinct. He goes in there to get guys out of there. 17 KOs in 20 fights. This guy is a legit top 5 pound-for-pound guy. Legit. Welcome to Calix Boxing 2.0. Hit the sub button, hit the like button, hit the alerts. Calix Boxing 2 on Twitter, Calix Boxing 2.0 on Instagram. Hit me up everywhere, man. Always talking boxing. And I wanted to talk about Inoue versus Desmarinas. Michael Desmarinas, a good fighter. Good fighter, man. Legit good fighter. However, there's levels to this. There's a difference between good and great. It's going to be tough to stop Inoue. Donaire was close. Donaire is a special fighter. Donaire is a first ballot Hall of Famer. Like I said, there's levels. And I think Inoue and Donaire are destined to meet again. Donaire with the great performance against Obali, turning back the clock. Donaire is still showing that he's arguably, and we talked about this on the podcast last night with D-Style Boxing, he's arguably, Donaire, as good at 38 as he was at 28. Just because he's got that Jordan thing going, where Jordan, not in the 96 to 98 run, was not as talented, obviously, and as athletic as Jordan in the 80s. But Michael Jordan developed the patented fadeaway jumper that was tough to deal with, and he was more experienced. Same thing with Donaire. Donaire has developed both hands. He can give you different looks now, and he's just a more experienced, just smarter fighter altogether. And I think Donaire and Inoue are destined to meet again. And we got a great little thing going here at 118, looking at the rankings. You got Casimero has a WBO. Rigo has a regular belt, but he's fighting Casimero. So they're going to fight for the WBO. IBF and WBA belongs to Inoue, and then Nonito has the WBC. So you have this stuff at 118. This is what you want to see. The picture is starting to develop for an undisputed champion. And we're getting to where it's 3 or 4 fights away from having an undisputed champion if these guys continue to mix it up with each other. As far as Inoue versus Desmarinas, the issue that Desmarinas has here is he's a good fighter, but everything he does good plays right into Inoue's strengths. And styles make fights. We say it all the time. Styles make fights. And in this fight, the style all leads to an Inoue decisive and early victory. The betting odds for this fight, Desmarinas is plus 695, which is actually giving Desmarinas a better chance of winning than they were giving Cambosos versus Teofimo, and they were giving Montiel versus Charlo, which says that Vegas is giving Desmarinas some credit for being a good fighter. The issue is they're also giving Inoue credit for being a great fighter. Inoue, like I said, is a legit top 5 guy. He does everything good. Everything good and many things great. Combination punches. He's also a counter puncher. He can put guys to sleep with one punch, but he can also overwhelm you with multiple punches. He can move with lateral movement. Good technical boxer when he needs to be. The guy just doesn't have many weaknesses, if any. It's all there for him, man. Legit top 5 guy. Pound for pound. He is a beast, man. A monster. The nickname fits him. He is a monster. He will overwhelm you. And he's going to do that with Desmarinas in this fight. I think Desmarinas ends this thing in the second round. Inoue ends this thing in the second round. I just think he's going to overwhelm Desmarinas. He's going to try to put on a show for ESPN. I believe this fight is in Vegas. He's going to try to put on a show, and I think he will do that. He's the type of guy who will come out to put on a show. Unlike Stevenson, who coasted to a 12-round decision victory, I think Inoue's cut from that cloth to where I'm going to come out here and show people who I am, why I belong top 5 pound for pound, and put the rest of the division on notice that this is my turf. I'm the guy here. You have to come through me. I think Inoue's cut from that cloth, and I think that's what he's going to do here. Desmarinas, southpaw. I've seen the guy fight many times, and also did some scouting on him leading for this prediction video. Man, I have a lot of notes. Trades a lot. Southpaw, good body puncher. Hasn't lost in 7 years. 32 losses, two losses and 1 draw. 20 KO, so he can pop 2. The issue he has is if you watch this fight with Plange, the draw that he had with Plange a couple of years ago, I think it was like 2 or 3 fights ago, he gets hit a lot because he trades a lot. It's just his style. Now he's going to hit you a good bit as well. The issue in this fight is he's just going to be outgunned. So when he trades, he's going to get hit a good bit. Inoue is just going to outgun him. He's going to have more on his punches, and he's going to get Desmarinas out of there. That's my fear for Desmarinas. So I think that Inoue, 2nd round knockout here. I think he's going to end it early. It's going to be early and often, all Inoue. Desmarinas will get a couple of shots in there, but he's just going to be outgunned. Inoue is going to win this fight going away. And hopefully we get Inoue versus Donaire next. Set that up, fight up for the rematch. Let's get closer to that undisputed. Like I said, you still got Rigo out there with the belt. You got Casemiro out there with the WBO. So let's get this picture. They're going to fight in August. Let's get this picture cleared up. Let's get it undisputed at 118. And hopefully it's no Inoue and Donaire. But Inoue is going to be tough, man. Tough to beat in the coming years. The guy's in his prime, and he's tough. I'm out, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this fight. God bless. Peace.